Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's Brandon. Sorry about the way the last video ended. It really caught me off guard. Had a little bit of a malfunction with my editing software and things like that. But everything should be fixed now because I finally hit the narrate button for the first time instead of just record audio and run as fast as I can to the record video or the start video button so that they can synchronize very closely together but not perfectly. Anyway, so that is fixed. That is under control. We are on to the not Dragonborn, excuse me. Yeah, it is Dragonborn. We are on to the Dragonborn mission where I first, consume a dragon's soul after killing it. And meet our wonderful pal Irleth, the Dark Elf, who apparently her most hairiest situation is running in with a very low-level dragon that was very easily killed. And that is something that when people complain about Skyrim, they bring up the fact that, wow, you are able to become Thane of a major city pretty damn quickly. There's no real having to make yourself, powerful and go up into the ranks. You're just kind of put right into the position of Thane, which is why people think Morrowind is the best game, even though it is extraordinarily difficult and can be extraordinarily counterintuitive. At least it makes you feel like you are a worthless, pathetic loser at the beginning of the game because nobody likes you, everyone's being a racist bigot to you, and it really takes a lot for you to earn respect in that game. But anyway, this motherfucker earns some respect for running away from a dragon like a smart person. Not a brave person, but a smart person. And we get rewarded with intelligence. And he gets to chill, have a nice cup of tea, have a nice sweet roll, maybe a cinnamon roll, and some scramby eggs. But anyway, so while that guard is too much of a pussy to fight this dragon, whatever, he's not a Dragonborn, he can't kill everybody and save and come back to after I died and restart again like I can because I am a master of time and space. So as master of time and space, of course I'll take care of your dragon. I think there's been a few very quick edits because we're gonna run into a new one right now. This video would have lasted over 40 minutes if I didn't cut between talking time. Who wants to freaking see the Jarl talk back and forth between me and the other dude who sells property and the Dark Elf? Nobody wants to hear that shit. So I just cut accordingly. Excuse me, I apologize. This is 12 o'clock at midnight, but we have come across the very torn apart and obliterated Western Watchtower. And the dragon has just come back after swooping off into the distance to whatever the hell he wanted to do. Maybe he got a call from his buddies saying that the game started back at home and it was a team that he didn't like, or they were pranking him, so he just came back to devour the rest of the Whiterun soldiers. So that's what's going on right now. Mr. Murmulner. Terrifying. If I came across somebody named Murmulner, I would definitely I wouldn't be terrified. But this guy, I think maybe I should be terrified because whoever would be born or named with that name would probably end up to be a very pissed off individual like this dragon right here. Maybe he got bullied in school. Nobody wants to be friends with someone named Murmulner for obvious reasons, I guess, because it's not a very attractive name. Murmulner. Maybe the dragons find it attractive. Who knows? Maybe we're completely wrong. And you see, I forgot to level up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that so that I can see the progress of my level up bar. the task or my little strategy with leveling up is more of an OCD type one, where I'll, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this, but I'll go one at a time between archery and one-handed, and oh shit, just slap me right in the face with your wing. Go ahead, Mr. Murmler. You've earned it. I have talked poorly of your name. You can kick the shit out of me if you want to. I'll give you some respect points for it. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Oh shit! There's a dead soldier. I didn't even notice anybody died, but, it's inevitable. These guys can't, pause time and come back and relive. As you can see, just because I'm obviously not a very high level yet, oh shit, what did he say? He said something, no, Dalvolukin, whatever the hell that means. I'm gonna have to look it up, because all of the fake words uttered in this game are legit words made up by the game developers or whatever team it was. They went out of their way to make every single word uttered in this game an actual speakable word, and you can actually look up on the Skyrim Wikipedia or something around, yeah, I think it is the Skyrim Wikipedia. They'll show you the entire language and show you how to spell your name, show you all the symbols for each individual letter. But if you're a big Skyrim fan and you're watching this, you definitely already know that. I had to skip over a really funny part here, just because there's too much damn talking. So I just finished the little mini quest of shout at the soldiers, which is, this is the only time in the game ever where they will tell you to shout at them, and you will not get in trouble for it. And you will not be tried to be murdered for it. But what happens is, while in between cuts, I really wanted to show it, but excuse me, like I said, time constraints. What happened was, some hired thugs came to kick my ass. I think it was, yeah, I stole from the Grey Mains, I think is what happened. But, the hired thugs thought it would be a great idea to approach Whiterun soldiers with their newfound dragonborn Thane, while they're all together, prepared, battle ready, and say, hey, we're gonna kick your ass. And of course, they got butt fucked up the dick, because they were versing the Whiterun's main superior battle-ready soldiers, and it was just super hilarious because I really didn't have to do much of anything to kill them. I just kind of had to sit back and watch as these Whiterun soldiers, beat the shit out of them, and then pretend like nothing ever happened, and commence continuing talking about me being the most awesome individual in the universe in at least the past few centuries. So that task is complete.
You're finally here.
We're gonna go get our rewards from the Jarl. He's gonna be a cool dude. He's gonna be like, you're the best dude ever. You should be my second best dude ever, because in reality, I'm the best dude ever. And he's gonna let me purchase property, which I'm not gonna do yet, because even if I did have enough, I want to spend that shit on weapons, and I want to spend that shit on apparel and stuff that boosts up my health or boosts up lockpicking or archery or crap like that. And I actually also really like having the most expensive what is it? The most expensive fine clothing, which I think Preventicus, is that his name? Whatever, this bald dude right here, I think he's actually wearing the most expensive
back to business, Proventus. We still have a city
dressing. What? It's not dressing. God damn it, he's not wearing dressing. He's the most expensive coat or whatever this guy is wearing. And I like wearing that Santa Claus hat, which is the most expensive hat, and the most expensive boots. That's what I enjoy doing the most when you go on that Thalmor, whatever, mission where you have to
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
blend in with the crowd and pretend you are not who you are, which are actually some of my most favorite missions in video games. I don't know why, but I absolutely love
to do something about it, but I don't know
the missions where you have to blend in with all your enemies and,
have you seen that shrine of Asura?
be super chill and lax and pretend you're not a super awesome hero dude. Those are just really fun to me. But here I'm getting, you know, a bunch of freaking quests from this girl. I think because I've never seen, unless I just remember, I don't remember the face sculptor person. That might be a new thing from either Dawnguard or Hearthfire. Not Hearthstone. I'm not sure if anybody caught that in the last video, but I said that a app game was a downloadable content pack for Skyrim, which
I need your help, please.
Obviously it's not.
I need to speak to you privately.
I don't even enjoy that game that much, to be honest. I played it for a little bit. It was a little fun, but then I got bored of it. And this bitch, since I already know who she is, I no longer feel sorry for her. I think I did when I first played it, and it was pretty cool with her. But, you know, from what is this, my 20th playthrough now? I have no sympathy for her, and I actually threaten her for the first time, and tell her, bitch, you gonna get hurt.
I mean
if you point that stabby McStabber at me.
So the Alakir know where I am.
And
what did they offer you?
As you can see right there.
How many more of them are coming? I'm sorry.
For the last times I played, I think every single time without fail, I've tried to relax her and say,
you can't let them know I'm here.
Calm down, baby.
Will you help
I ain't gonna hurt
There's
you.
no one here I can trust.
None. But obviously, I don't care about her as an individual. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. But yeah, I don't plan on rescuing this. I think it looks more like Sadia than Sadia because of the two A's, but that's just like a little English thing that always bothers me. But yeah, obviously I don't really care about her fate as much this time around, because as a person who has committed treason to her like home country or home province, whatever, and is a runaway and is lying to everybody she meets, at least that's what her kinfolk tell us is going on. Who knows, maybe they actually are hired assassins. I believe that the Redguard are telling the truth. But I don't know very much about the Redguard. I don't know if they're considered tricksters, or, you know, if they lie frequently. Let's wait until, you know, this lady leaves so that I can steal some of her coin, which we don't see. But yeah, I don't know what the Redguard are capable of. I don't know how they align, if they're more good than evil. I feel like with the probably least successful Elder Scroll game that came out, I don't know if it was just called Redguard. Oh, by the way, that was awesome. I picked a Master Lock and got an Elven sword. Hell yeah, way to get a head start in this game. I got all Elven armor at level 5, and I got me an Elven sword at level 8, or level 9, I think. So that was really cool. It usually takes, I think, until like level 10 or level 12, I'd say, to actually find that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit later than that. So that was quite lucky of me. Even though I've always been, I think, pretty damn good at picking locks. I think I picked a Master Lock at level 2 once. I'm not sure even if you're even presented a Master Lock at level 2, but I know it was a very early on lock. It might have been level 5 or something.
You have a death wish.
As far as the Alakir go, I'm a little disappointed that I can't wear their garments. I mean, it's a very specific group of people, like clan or whatever, and they're not from the Skyrim province. So I guess
My
being
life
able
in
to
the
wear their
Unkeen is
stuff
over
wouldn't
now.
make too much sense.
But I have no wish to
because I
die
don't
in this
see what
God's
kind of
forsaken
I wouldn't be able to figure out what
If I
kind
can
of
be released from
boosts
prison, I
it
may
would
start
give you.
over.
Like what
See to
kind
that,
of
and I'll
would
tell
it
you
give
what you want to
you
know.
extra sneak ability, or would it give you more
100
stamina?
gold will secure
I don't
my
know.
release.
So yeah,
afford that,
I
can't
can
you?
see why they
I suppose
didn't
you'd better
really,
hope you can,
know,
if you want the information.
give you the option of having
Get
it,
the money
but
into the
just
hands of one of these
having it
guards.
as kind of
I'll
like
tell you what you
an
want to know.
alternate style of clothing would be cool. I think they added
it's
on
nice
being able to actually use their
right?
curved swords. I forget what they're
Convince
actually
him to stay
called.
out of
I
the
used to
city
know
while
what
you're at
those
it.
type of weapons were called, but alas, it's been a while since I've looked up, you know, weapon types
You
and
buy
sword
my way
types
out
and
of here,
things like that.
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
So yeah, we're gonna be going to this fine, you know,
Kamatu is west
little
of Whiterun.
cave.
It's an
Pretty
unassuming little
soon,
cave
the
called
Swindler's Den.
You
A lot of
realize
fun
if you
stuff
set foot in
happens.
there,
A lot of
you're
people
never coming
die,
back. They'll kill you.
and we figure
But
out
that's your problem,
this
not mine.
whatever her name is, Sadia
Mine's been
lady,
paid,
ain't
now
so
set me
cool
free.
as she makes herself out to be. This is a funny little dialogue. I enjoy it very much. Of course, a
Sorry, my ears aren't so
White
good.
guard
You say
isn't
something?
going to be, oh,
said
your
my
fine
fine
has
has
been
been
paid.
paid.
Oh, that's
Now
great.
let me
You're a
out."
good guy. I'll let you
Right,
go and
right.
have a good time.
Oh, look
You
at
know,
that.
this
I seem
mofo
to have lost
invaded
my
his
key.
land,
Might
got
take me a
caught
while
like
to
a little
find her.
bitch,
You
got
just sit
abandoned
tight.
by
I'll
his
get around to it eventually.
clan, whatever, his kinfolk, and so it's fun to mess around with him. I would probably have done it too. Alright, so here we are, big cut, and an awesome kill shot, by the way. I know as a Khajiit using, Wakacha! I know as a Khajiit using, oh, that is fucking brutal though, like I could have just stabbed him through the stomach, but instead I like plow through his innards with the sword, which probably hurts a hell of a lot more than just a clean slice, you know, horizontally. But God, what was I even talking about? I don't know, man. Oh, Magicka. I know as a Khajiit, using, oh, this is funny. This dude's fucking wandering around with an arrow in his head. Was somebody here? I don't know. Maybe it was just my imagination. Maybe this arrow has been in my head this entire time and I just didn't know it. Oh, I'm actually getting fucking killed because now I'm dead. But as a Khajiit, it is not too useful to be carrying around Magicka, and you know, using Magicka, I would never manually level up Magicka. I would just let it level up naturally. Because, like I said, as a Khajiit, it's not very useful. You want to focus on sneaking and archery and sneak attacking and all that crap. It's actually quite odd for me to be using a sword, because, excuse me, I usually stick with the flavor of a Khajiit, and I'm either using a bow or double daggers, and just leveling up my sneak by doing a bunch of sneak attacks with the daggers, and attacking with both of those at the same time from behind are usually always one hit, next slice, just kill right off the bat. But I haven't really been doing that at all lately, because an elven sword at level 9 is a pretty sweet deal, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that deal and run with it. So yeah, I just use it because I've got one weapon in one hand, and the fire spells are a ranged attack that have a recharge. I don't have to waste arrows to do it. I don't know how they noticed me. Fucker fell right into his birthday cake. But yeah, they just kind of noticed me, even though my the eye was completely closed. I mean, it didn't say hidden. So this is a cool gold. I like it. It's this like green gold that this elven type style has. It's actually some of my favorite armor. I pick up a shovel for some dumb reason. Let's get that shit out of there. I think my favorite armor. overall is probably the Nightingale armor, and this is before DLC, so, you know, I'm not really too sure of all of the armor that you're given, with DLC included, but the Nightingale armor is pretty cool. The only thing that makes the Nightingale armor not cool, or just in my opinion a little silly, is the fact that if you're Khajiit, you've got your goddamn cat tail sticking out of the butt, and it's not even like out of the butt, it's just like a hole in the cape that your cat tail is sticking through. Damn, this guy almost killed the shit out of me. No! Sir, you will not. I will pause time because I, yet again, am the master of time and space, and you cannot possibly win against me. The stars say no. The gods say no. You will be dead. You will be super dead! See, that didn't have to happen, but the gods wanted it to, and so it did. Distracting myself by actually talking about the game. What the fuck? What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, there is one armor I remember in the DLC that I'm not particularly fond of because it just looks super weird. It's like some Morrowind armor, and it's got like one big eye hole, and it looks like a cross between a gas mask and like Super Gigan from, like, Super Mecha Gigan from Godzilla. Like, that's just what it reminds me of. But I will say that the Morrowind art style is very original and very cool. Just the whole like sand dune, like bone structure looking, like alien atmosphere, you know, with the green clouds and stuff. I love it. I think it's awesome. I know there's a team of kids that are working on remaking Morrowind, and, you know, just super retexturing and adding lighting and new shading and just modernizing it and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Finally, we come across Kimatu. What I think is interesting is, like, hey, you killed off all my fucking bandits. I'm going to praise you and give you money.
It's no secret
and you're gonna help me out. You know, I mean,
your skill in combat.
I'd understand if, like, he found me on the way there and like, hold up, wait a minute, bruh. Let's kill this bitch. We don't actually kill her, but let's take her down. But instead, he's obviously impressed that I killed everyone. I think it might just be a front for him being super scared, because obviously if you kill a dude's whole fighting force, you're kind of going to probably piss your pants just a little bit. So this guy puts up a front that's like,
But do you know why we
well done. Well done, sir. I pet my kitty, told you.
No, nothing so
like
crass.
Dr. Claw
Sadia,
or
as you know her,
The
is wanted by
Godfather.
the noble houses of Thane for
But
treason.
yeah,
We were
so
hired to see her
I
return
buy
to
into
Hammerfall
it. I
for
buy
her
into
crimes.
his
You can help us with that.
confidence,
And make sure no one else gets
shrouded
hurt.
over fear, and listen to his little story.
She trusts you.
You know what?
At
I've
least
never
to
actually
some extent.
attacked him, so who knows if
She
he'd
sent
be
you
able to
after
kick my
us,
ass
but
or
there's
not.
no reason to think that you'd do
He's
anything
probably
other than that.
a lot higher
Convince her that
level
we'll
than
be
I
coming
am.
for her, and she needs
I'm
to leave.
assuming he'd be like
Lead
level
her to the stables
15,
outside
around there or
Whiterun.
something like that, so
We'll
that'd
be
be
waiting to
pretty
take her into custody.
damn difficult for me
I'll
to kill the
gladly share
guy.
a portion of the bounty in return
But
for
I'm
your
sure with a lot of
efforts in
running
saving
away
opportunities to
and
stone.
jumping onto a wall so that he can't catch me and
Good.
throwing
We'll be waiting
firebolt
for you at the
spells at him,
stables.
I'd probably
It'll
get
be
away
good
with
to
it.
finally be able to
Not
return
fireball,
home.
excuse me, flame spells or blizzard spells or spark spells. But yeah, so I listened to this mofo, I believe him, and let's just get a shit ton of treasure, because this guy's pretty much saying, you killed all my friends, my house is now your house, we should hang out, what's your number, we'll copy off our schoolwork together. Sweet lockpicking ring, that could have helped me out a whole hell of a lot if I got that before I was working on that master lock. But it's a minor ring, so it could have just helped me out a little bit and not a lot. I'm not sure if very soon. Aha! Here we go. We got this bro Duroc. That is some sick looking armor, by the way, for vampire killers. God, I want that armor so damn bad. It is perfect. But I think as a cat person, it would look really silly on me. I think as an orc with a ponytail, he looks super cool with it. And it kind of makes me wish that I would have started as an orc with a ponytail, because that is an awesome, you know, style. But I was kind of getting a little bit worried that maybe the DLC didn't download, because I was trying to find on my map the little, like, new pockets in the new area. Where I know that all the, you know, new stuff is, and I couldn't see any trace of new things, and of course I hadn't heard any vampire talk for a little bit, and all just me checking them out. I see walk by, but yeah, I couldn't see any, you know, hints of vampire type stuff, and so I was a little concerned that, you know, maybe it didn't download, or maybe I had to do an individual or separate download.
This is an ode to Skyrim's
but obviously that's not the case. So sweet. Let's go find this bitch. Where's she at? Where's my? Oh, hey, best friend. How you doing? I got some bad news for you.
How? I thought they weren't allowed with.
I'm surprised she's not as angry as, or she's not angrier at me than she is right now, because she's like trusted me, gave me money, or planned to give me money. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll kill these mofos for you. And I come back and I'm like, okay, I'm really sorry, but I had to run away because there were too many of them and they scared me a little bit, and they're real big and they had curvy swords, which I have never seen before, and that kind of freaked me out a little bit, so I kind of had to run my ass out of there. Hey, so I made a little tweak to the video. Apparently I goofed up. My bad. What happened was I forgot to take out the in-between part of me being pissed that I could not just fast travel to the Whiterun stables and get her to fast travel with me. Instead, I had to lead her like a mousey and bring her to the cat, and, you know, have her follow my linear path towards the bad dude, or the good dude, depending on your opinion. So, I had to sit here and watch my video silently and hit my head against the desk and be like, what the hell, why'd I do that? So, anyway, that has been fixed. By the time I'm done with this narration, it should be fixed. Hopefully we don't hear my voice cut out like that. Hopefully I'm able to do it at a point in time where I'm not speaking. But yeah, we'll see what happens, because I am currently in the past talking about the future, but in the future you will not realize the past problems. But now you will, because I talked about them. Anyway, bitch got fooled, haha, and this is a really funny spell. Like, this is a seriously hilarious spell you'd cast on a friend at a party while they're drunk. And this would be a much easier way to get them on that floaty bed in the middle of a lake outside of their rich white parents' house that they use as summer home when they're not arguing between school semesters while their kids off at a party college. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'll be back with another one next time. See you guys later.